didn't save the title right. Of course, it only put it's only puts like half of it, which is super annoying. It's actually more than annoying. All right, recruiting. Oh my god, I don't think anymore. I was hoping this guy would commit, bro. Oh, and we're on the edge. I thought with the buy it would put me over the. I mean, the visit would put me past them. The bigger school, sign with me, you dick fools. Don't sign the fucking North Texas. We're better than them. And I got the pipeline. One. So I was like, come on. Oh my god, dude. If Alabama steals this guy from me because they're on a visit this week, when he's literally on the edge of signing with me, I'm gonna be pissed, especially because it's a safety and there's barely ever any fucking safeties available. So I'm gonna be mad if they pass me just because they're on a visit this week when I was just on a visit. That'll be super annoying. There we go. We already jumped Texas A&M when he started going after this guy. Yeah, we're probably gonna plead. And we know his three things because no one's close potential. We saw it. So now we catch up more. And this dude needs 40 before the visit. That means he's far. He's all the way in New York. If we are going to do the visit, Pittsburgh has pipeline on him and we don't. So we need any extra things we can get. And it helps one of my other guys that's also visiting. It's Kansas. And week 10. That's the problem. This guy won't let me put on until. Okay. Fine. We don't need to. Visit scheduled. Maybe week 10. You might commit to me before then. Alabama is going to try to catch up, but they shouldn't because I got a better pipeline than them too. Decent lead. We're first on that wide receiver now. Good. We're first on that free safety now. Good, but barely. Give me a battle for him. I better at least get the one I already have a lead on. Not one that I added. It's only a 3-star. We're in this top 8 now. Good. We're gonna change this though. Defend house. I got the hours available. And then we're good there. Now, do I add another recruit or is there somebody? I'm pretty already got everybody maxed out point wise, so I guess we just add another recruit. Now we can go and see if there's a. What do I listen to the positions they're telling me? Bringing in tackles more and guards, huh? We got 2 really good right tackles going in, which is good. Okay, we're gonna get that right guard. That's good. We should add one more. 2 more guards, it looks like. See what's available. See what is available. Probably not anymore. There's probably no 4-stars at any position anymore. This late. Let's go to 3 stars here. We're actually, no one else is offered on that guy, so at the moment, I'm okay with that. He's raw strength, though. I don't really know how to get well rounded or even like this guy. This guy we got a thing on, though. That guy's well rounded, so we'll go after him. Wait, what is that guy? Oh, he's a right guard, okay. Any left guards? Fuck no, there ain't. Oh, okay. Colorado, 4-3. A little bit of a down year so far because I haven't seen them ranked at all this year. I mean, normally they're ranked and then fall out. But we know our battles with them. They lost there at the beginning of the year, but the teams that are ranked. Then we beat RSA, BCF, we Oklahoma State, beat Georgia Tech. So they went on a winning streak, and then they lost to Houston. Okay, overall, decent overall. Okay. Let's take a look at them this year. Quarterback's the senior. There's the stats. Dual threat. They got a really good number 1 back. Not bad at wide receiver. They got a pretty good tight end. Good tackle. Weak at center though. Just the tackles. Alright. Good Sam. Good corners. They're weak at strong safety though. Strong safety is the weakness. The rest of the secondary ain't bad though. Didn't I have to go to Colorado last year? Why the fuck am I not home in this game? That doesn't even make sense. They're hoeing me. I don't know if I've ever played them in those unis. Let's throw them in those. Problem is, that means I can't wear black pants. We're gonna have to change. We're not before in black. We'll go with the all white there. There we go. Alright. My right drink now too. Fuck it. Ghost.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Red Raiders will put total leather to crank us up. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Colorado's offense comes onto the field first today.
TCU really did that.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hayden. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hayden. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Ventura. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Near the sticks, it's Hayden. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing right. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Finds his big tight end. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here's the handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Well,
on target over the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. The give on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh,
Snagged in the middle. It's Ventura.
Are you kidding me?
On the Jets. The 20.
They just thought,
I thought he was taking that all Play after didn't take him long to get into the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Trying to pound it in.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Goodwin. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Floating away. On the run, deep down the right side.
What a throw!
To the deep ball.
Let's fucking go. ADP touchdown. This is the lead right now.
Once he got some room, it was
The whole
over.
dude.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
There we go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Finding an escape route. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Man, it's Ventura. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Defense can do better.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Part of the backfield, it's home. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. That's caught. It's Goodman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the
Big
tight
play
end.
to the tight end, but there's a flag.
He goes out of bounds
Shouldn't
after
hold
the
him.
big play,
Come
but
back,
there is a
man.
penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
That's not good.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away. Fires downfield. He's got him wide open.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the
You're at
field
just
is
in time
huge,
before
and also
passing
the
the line of
anticipation, the
scrimmage,
timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a
You know,
guy
they
in
was waiting
stride
to see if
so
the
he can
running
get
back
run
came in
after the
line
catch
before the
and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
There we go.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Oh my God, that was a big play to my running back.
Couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. To throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it and breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Here comes the option. The pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I know.
There we go.
Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Goodman. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Goodman. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
No! This is Pinn's fault. No, I'm just kidding. He wasn't even injured there. Are you fucking kidding me?
Didn't get much on first down.
Oh, Pins.
And 9. Trying play action. Under fire. Swings it out to his running back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Yeah, I just sent you a fucking picture. And pass on the Heineken. That's all. He just tore his fucking cartilage. Fuck off! I don't care about that. I care mainly about fucking, like, winning. Like, he only has one touchdown in this game.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
What type of bullshit is that? I was paying attention to the
just
injury
enough time
thing,
to get off one final play of the half.
And he was still in the game. He was fine. And then that happened.
Gonna swing it on second down.
That throw was off quickly.
And he was
oh my God, I'm lucky
to
one
they couldn't make the connection.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Decline.
So they'll decline the penalty, please.
Well, the good news is I'm up 31 to 10.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw
a little
bit of everything there in Boulder. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
I gotta send that to Tony, because that's what Tony had surgery on. Tell Tony my running back to send in to him. In our chat.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta double check something. I don't know. We're gonna try to have
more than that. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Catch in the middle, it's Ventura. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but, man, did they set up some field position. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Starting to feel a little pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job, touches it dead, no return on this one. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Buffaloes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finds the tight end. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Now on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ventura. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And she was like, I also forgot that kind of the start of the rain season. What is he saying?
They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Turning it on! Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down.
God damn it, dude!
Got of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's
incomplete. That's gonna fucking happen lately. Where the fucking defensive lineman
just not on the same page there.
Knock that down. That shit keeps happening. It's fucking annoying when he's wide open.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Might be looking to run. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Red Raiders are on the move. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
But tomorrow going to that friend's house.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Yeah, everyone pretty much.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. His defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell.
We're going to be 7-0, boys. Let's go. We're going to go back up to number 7.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that the players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively. We've seen that today, but I do love the grit they're showing late, still trying to make plays.
Don't like that they just got down the field in 1 minute.
Just keep swinging it.
It doesn't really matter.
Back's looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass
hurry
on
up
that
and stop giving me a man.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Colorado! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Look out, he's got room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Fires to the right. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions.
Don't like that my guy wasn't able to fill the fucking ball.
Stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll pull it down, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Start saying a little bit of money. Throughout the years, I can do one thing on my bucket list, which is eventually one year go to a Super Bowl. I know, that's why you got to save money for years. But like, put like $100 towards it every month. That's $1,200. That'd be $1,200 a year. Just spend. Give it away. Give it 5-6 years, maybe even 10. Have good feet. If it being that expensive, I think I'd rather go to one that's like not right away for the Broncos. And I'd rather go to one where they're not in it. So I'm gonna spend that type of money. I don't want to go and end up losing and then be pissed off. I'd rather go where I don't care who wins. So I'm gonna enjoy it either way. Hopefully I'm going to Super Bowl victory day or more. Not so they're so terrible. Into the fuck during the Super Bowls. Hey, maybe I can just save enough money to go to the one that's gonna be in Denver eventually. Oh, gross. Week is now advanced. Did we get any more recruits? Yes, we did. We got a 4-star wide receiver out of New Mexico. I think that's the one I was fighting North Texas with. I said, fuck you, don't go there. 4-star edge out of Kentucky. There we go. A couple more 4-stars. Oh, no! I wanted that guy more than the wide receiver. Son of a bitch! Fuck you, Alabama! I'm coming for your ass. They took my free safety because he was on a visit with them, even though he was literally like an inch away from committing to me. But because my bye week was last week and theirs was this week, they got him because he didn't commit after last week. After my bye. That's some bullshit. I want Alabama in the playoffs, and I want to kick their ass for taking my free safety. I put another 4-star on there late, but I wanted that guy more. I think. I feel like son of a bitch. I went back up to 7. You're 8, by the way. We're literally right next to each other now. Let's go. Oh, your former team's number 5. They actually lost the game. I don't know when that was. Well, Alabama is undefeated right now. Me, Florida, North Texas, Alabama, Pittsburgh, Texas, Ohio State's undefeated too. Oh, Boise's undefeated too. Ohio State's undefeated, but all the way at 12. What the fuck? It's gonna be a big game for you, but that's probably not until the final week of the season. That's when they normally play. The Ohio State game. That's always the last week. TCU lost their first game, but they're still 5-0 in the conference. It shows them number 1 in the conference at 5-0 over me. Oh hell no! I'm off to 5-0. This is a big game for Utah right here, and for me because Utah's 4-1. If they were to upset me, it fucking would put Utah in a better driving seat than me. So I need to avoid the upset here. Not just ranking wise because they're not ranked, but for conference wise actually. How are they not ranked? They're fucking 6-1. They got to be on the edge of being ranked. Maybe they haven't played anybody. I don't know. I'm gonna look at them in a second after I do my recruiting. I always do because I try to see who my opponent. Oh, I gotta check my running back. I low key might bench him myself even if he's out. I'd rather have him for the playoffs than Heisman, like I said, which you're in the lead now, by the way. You're number 1 now. But my running back had nothing that game, so you got more rushing yards now. And you're only 2 behind on the rushing touchdowns. I had 1 touchdown right before he got hurt. I don't know. That's what I'm about to check. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I do that at. Right here. Other team injury report. Probably the year, dude. 5 weeks. Oh, thank God. I'll have him for the playoffs. Congrats on the Heisman. Oh, that ends me. That drops. It might drop all the way out of even the voting. It's okay. At least he got one last year, and at least he's gonna be back for the playoffs. Because don't we? I have 5 games left, so actually he's gonna be back for the conference championship. Let me see. 5 weeks. That would include the week we're on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's out for the rest of the regular season. He will be back for the conference championship. Perfect. That's when it's more important to have him. As long as I can win without him, I should be able to. But it's going to be important when I'm facing those other teams in the playoffs, like those SEC schools. And you know what? It's going to help my running backs that are going to be more as the guys next year, too. So at least he's not out for the year with that tear. Thank God. I was scared that's going to happen. And fuck you, Bama, and fuck you, George. Dude, This doesn't make any sense. That free safety they got, I'm tier 4 on the pipeline, and they're tier 5, yet he's from Texas. My school's in Texas. How does that make any sense? Oh, we're still trying to catch TCU there. We still got the lead there. Are you on bye week right now? I think so, right? Yeah. So this is gonna be my last game before I take a break to go. I can do whatever. It's 3:30. Probably gonna go out and treadmill for a little bit. I'm gonna do my hunting. Oh man. Nice. So that one. Yeah. Well, fucking Alabama, dude. No. Dude, if Alabama takes both of the safeties from me, I'm gonna be mad. So the one they got from me, he wasn't a gym or anything. He was a color specialist. Now the other one I'm going after, that Alabama's number 2 on right now, is a box belt specialist, which is fine too, but I would have rather had the coverage. Fuck! This means if I get this one, he'll be good against the run. I'm tempted to scout him to see if he's a gym. Better than the one I actually got. I don't know if I want to waste the points to do that. I didn't scout the other one anyway, so actually I don't know if the other one's a gym either. But if they get both, that would be annoying. I do have a 3-star as a backup that I'm the only one with an offer, and we'll probably get because I'm the only big school on his list right now. But I would like the 4-star, so please. At least give me one of them. If they let Alabama outbeat me for both, I'm going to be mad. They don't need both. Fuck off. Texas A&M and Baylor are also going after him, but I'm just saying I'm number 1. And this guy's awesome from Texas. Somebody explain to me, how does Alabama have the max tier pipeline and I have the 4th tier pipeline on these free safeties when I'm in Texas? And they're Bama. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Unless, like, it's a part of Texas that's closer to where Bama is somehow, but I don't know. I can do a visit I can't schedule a visit until my last game, too, and I'll do it anyways. Maybe he won't commit until then. Oh, we literally know his, because everything's an X. Besides 2 spots that would be. On this strong safety. Good news is this strong safety, I can do a visit the same week as that free safety, which gives each other an extra boost on that visit, so that's good. Fucking Bama, dude. They're fine. The good news is I'm gonna get this right guard over Bama, so fuck you, Bama. I'm gonna have a good class offensive lineman wise. I already have a 5-star right tackle committed plus a 4-star right tackle. That's the gym. I might have to move the 5-star to another position for him to even play. Because the gym will probably actually be better. I'm about to get a 4-star commit right guard as well. He's not scouted, so I don't know if he's a gym or not. I probably didn't even scout the 5-star, but I feel like 5-stars are never gyms. They're either like just a 5-star or they're a bust 5-star. I know. Okay. A lot of times though, I don't scout the 5-stars anyways, because I'm going after them either way. Now the 4-stars, at this point, I'll take off at times if they're the bust. Which doesn't mean they're not going to be bad, it just means they're not going to have that good of a trait to start. Okay, what position do I need to add? I already got a quarterback committed, which is fine. We're in the lead for 2 running backs. The one we're definitely getting. The other one we're battling for, which is an athlete. We got one wide receiver committed. We're in the lead for the other two. The other one we're definitely getting. We got 2 right tackles already. We're gonna get 1 right guard for sure. We got another one they're going after though. We do have an edge gem already. We're in the lead on that edge. Got 2 decent tackles. We got a mic. I got 2 4-star corners. We already got 2 safeties we're going after, another one. So I need to add a tight end or outside linebacker or a mic. It says I need outside linebackers more, so that's what we're going to see if that's available. Let's look. Outside linebackers. We can add, I got 140 points, so we can add 2 to 3 more players again. I'm assuming all 4 stars are pretty much gone off the table. We might just have to bring in 3 stars to develop at this point, which is fine. You can still develop 3 stars to being good, or at least just to make the class better. I need a top 5 class again. I don't know if I have enough 5 stars to get that, but we're getting a good amount of 4 stars. Is this really the only 3-star available? Oh no, there's not. Okay, I was like, what? Thumpers aren't bad. I'm okay with taking 1 thumper, but that's actually the kind of one right there. I believe with this defense, right? Yeah, we're just gonna add the. Well, no, we're not gonna. No, we're gonna go with the same color on both actually. We're gonna minus that thumper in a second. Okay, outside linebacker, we just added. Should I actually scout? Well, no, we got extra points, so we're gonna scout them and see which ones. Oh, I can't really. Well, yeah, not gonna be able to put full offers on all of them. My scouting on linebacker actually costs me 30 each. That's not good. Of course, none of them are gems. One of you couldn't be a gem to help me decide which one I want. This guy's the slowest, but also has a fast acceleration, so that doesn't really help either. This guy has really good zone. Fuck it, we're just gonna offer. Fuck, do I offer all 3? No, we're gonna pick between one of these 2 now. Speed, okay. Speed, awareness. Okay. The problem is all their stats are either the same or 1 apart. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna go with this one because his man's better by 1, I guess. I don't know. Neither one of them have any offers from anybody yet, so. Yeah. I was trying to pick only one to go after at the moment, though. Alright, we'll do that, and then this guy, we only can do 10 and 5. We can do 25 on both. Alright. Oh, wait, go back. I didn't see what their deal breakers are. I want to make sure they're not playing time now. So that's 3 stars. They're not getting playing time right away. If they even ever get any, like, real playing time, it probably won't be until their junior year when they're developed more as a 3-star. If I don't bring in better players above them already. But they could develop good, you never know. Okay, Coast Prestige and Championship Prestige. Okay, we're good. That's what their steps move. Alright. You never know, they could get cut eventually. Help the class. Where are we? Are we still top 5 in the class right now? I said that might fall out though, because we only get 1 5-star. We're number 2. The thing is though, I have 9 4-stars already, which is the second most at the moment. You're number 7 right now. You got the most 5-stars though. Jesus, you got 5 5-stars committed? God damn. I only had 1 5-star that I could actually get. I added more, but then it was either locked out or I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get them, and gave up and just focused on my 4-stars, which is fine. Especially when a couple are gems. I haven't signed any 3-stars yet, but we're pretty much just started adding the 3-stars now that all the 4-stars are gone. Be able to add. Besides, obviously, the ones we'll get in transfer portal. All right, Utah. Let's look at you guys. You have one loss on the year, is all. Surprisingly not ranked yet. They beat FCS, they beat Wisconsin. There's a winning record, they beat Oklahoma State. So they lost to Iowa State. That's probably why they're not ranked. Iowa State's 500. Damn, they're fucking that lower of an overall though. They're having a good year for the overall. Another quarterback. Oh, is the quarterback that I had last time, or is it a different guy? Either way, this quarterback might carry their team in their total overall, but he's a 92 with 92 speed and 96 acceleration. We gotta watch that guy. He'll definitely run. Okay, they got solid number one running back. And number one wideout's good. Tight end's okay. Their defense is on the weak side though. Got a good kicker. Okay. Their quarterback's really good though. We gotta watch for him. He has 90 plus speed and acceleration, so we know he's a runner. Let's have them in their own Reds this year. Alright, let's take on Utah. Try to see if we can get to 8-0 and pretty much knock them out of conference contention.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders,
exactly
taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Still has other shit in it that's happening. You don't want to say, but I used to drink Red Bull.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking to throw, it's Wynn. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down coming up.
The quarterback did 21-1.
He'll do it himself.
And there goes
That's the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
calls his own number. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, they put that in.
And they catch him right into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It's complete on the right side. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Nobody above it.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be brought down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, he'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margin will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, Dave, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Utah's number 20, there we go. 3 times the time and running the team out of it.
Trying to do it on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. He's going for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the run, run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he actually
can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Oh, they're after him.
They didn't call grounding? My run, I have a guy right there.
Let him get away with that.
Come on. That's not fucking grounding. The ball went right over the running back. The running back was in the area.
Made, and the coach will take the penalty.
That's a bullshit.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
The running back is in the fucking area. Oh.
Wants to go up top.
Shit.
They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. When you're starting like that, now what opens up? Play action. Now you're...
How about this back staying on track and getting it out of the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lynn. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Got his man on the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake.
Okay, why would you make that badly?
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Power ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulane. We'll circle back if any.
I don't think it has the freshman as the 3rd down back, so it's just impacted. I don't want to risk him getting hurt. So we need to make sure the freshman's in there too. And plus, they're both.
Big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Might as well give it to him again. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Punch it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Dude,
And complete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkinson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on...
Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Give us the lead back.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's good.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking for a man. It's Lynn. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Working that left side now. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might...
Oh, he wants it all. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football.
Hello? Nothing. No. Okay. No. Not that I can think of. So not that I can think of.
Flip the field position with the return. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up the air. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
I'll go for the Seahawks for that money on that.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds bounds at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, $5 parlay.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
And then I got $50 on the trade, and then I got $10 bet.
Looking downfield on first down.
And then I had $5 left on my
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
They added the team thing.
What a hit by him to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Second down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
From the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
And the Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Rhodes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Lynn. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. There's the pressure. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field.
2-point drive for Utah here.
Gonna run it. It's good. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding.
Let's fucking go. Pump the ball, motherfucker.
Down at the 23. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down.
Oh, no, he's up for what you want. Oh, that was last week, huh?
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
Oh, they picked it. I did a read option that was fucking invited you, so because he's running a little bit quicker than they thought my dude was going to beat him, but he didn't. And he's off and he's going to throw that shit in the wing.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Finds his tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Right on the money. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Utes are on the move. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Lynn. Quick completion on the out route. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Oh, good play fake.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Not about that at all.
Back to pass. Unleashes one deep.
Ow.
Touchdown, Utah!
What? I thought I picked that shit off. Well, somehow they caught it.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Middle Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This is why Lysacle is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the 4th quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Full power. Oh my
From
God,
inside the
Pittsburgh
20,
is only
chance
up
for
4.
great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Lynn. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Pulls it in. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game,
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Hart. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone.
In the battle, 15.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkinson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield, it's Lynn. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that dub.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, There were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You ready? And another commit. 4-star right guard out of Texas. He's still there. First on these other guys, though. We went up one spot. We're number 6 now. We play Kansas next. Kansas went down one spot during this bye to 9. I thought I said Nebraska lost. Apparently not, because they jumped in. Looks like. Ohio State's right behind them now. No, so CTC is at 13. Whalers at 11. My conference. Well, we're the ones that beat Baylor. This when TCU and Baylor play each other? I don't know, I haven't really been looking at scores in my conference, should we? Besides during the week. No, they don't play each other this week. Oh, they play each other they play each other next week. Interesting. We'll do my recruiting before I get off for now. Alright. Looking good there. And there. I mean, look at that. I should set an offer. You bitches. I need to throw points here. Nah, not gonna do this. We'll get them before then. This is close. Don't know if we'll catch them, but hopefully. Trying to hold off there. We're about to get him, so that's big. Gonna leave the bonus points there, though. Oh, really? I can't yet? That sucks. Okay, that's fine. Please, let me get him. Wait. Still 2 it could be. Why, dude? I hate that shit. It's like, oh, no, there's actually still 2 it could be. We could add 2 recruits. Where's the guy that's about to sign? actually gonna take the 10 points because then it gives me enough to add 2 prospects and send the house. For sure, there's no 4 stars, but we'll double check. No matter what position. See if there's any that are open. Running backs. An athlete, he has an offer. There's this guy. Another wide receiver, which I don't really care about. And the running backs. I guess there's one that we added, okay. I'll take a tight end to develop. Possibly vertical threat. Let's go to the ranking here. Actually. Gritty possession. We'll do that actually instead. There's a better chance of him being like a gem. So we'll remove him to this guy. But he's a JUCO. I want the other guy. I changed my mind. Didn't pay attention to that. Need scholarship. What's an edge? Where do we go? Playing time. If I offer this guy, is it gonna fuck up the playing time? We're not gonna offer that for it. I don't want to fuck up the playing time. Yeah, see, it did fuck up the playing time. Okay. Well, now we gotta go back to the tight ends because that guy was. This guy's high school though. Position, okay. And then we can go with. I guess I technically need a punter, man. Let's do a walk on, but I guess we're gonna have the room. Not to cut too many people. We'll just go there. I wasted 5 points, by the way. So, oh well, it's fine. Let's see what another guy added. Was this playing style? Okay. Gonna have to do this stuff like that. And tight end. Let me see what you are. Playing style as well. Okay. We got Kansas next, but I'm not going to play that right now. I'm getting off for now, guys, so I'll catch you all later. I'm taking a break for a little bit.